Friends, welcome to the module Application of Life Skills in Day-to-Day Life. As you know, the term life skills refers to the skills that we need to develop the most of our life. Any skill which is useful in our life can be viewed as a life skill. Simple tasks like writing a name on a paper, driving a car or using a computer, solving mathematical problems are for most people useful life skills. Broadly speaking, the word life skills is generally used for any of the skills essential to deal effectively the challenges and problems of life. Therefore, it is crystal clear that everyone will potentially have a different list of skills which we consider as most essential and necessary for our lives. Going through the definition of World Health Organization regarding the life skills as the abilities for adaptive and positive behavior that enable the individuals to deal effectively with the demands and challenges of everyday life. It becomes more visible about the significance of the life skills in our daily life. Why we need life skills in the 21st century is a relevant question in the modern educational scenario, because education today is very much about the methods and means of thinking that involves creative and critical approaches to problem solving and decision making. This is also about ways of working comprising communication and cooperation, such as the capacity to recognize and make use of the potentialities of the latest technologies and to prevent their risk. Life skills enables a person to develop a capacity to live in a multifaceted world as an active and engaged citizen. Hence, we must know the different life skills and the use of them in our daily life. Significance of life skills in daily life. The relevance of life skills is highly essential in our life, because in a rapid and constantly changing world in terms of technology and information, possessing life skills is an indispensable part for meeting the life challenges of everyday life. The intense changes in global economies over the past few years have been harmonized with the transformation in technology, and these are all impacting on education, social and political involvements at our homely life. As a result, the world in the 21st century has witnessed an explosion of knowledge through information and communication technology. It directed to a constant change and intense competition in the marketplace all over the globe. Hence, day by day, there are tremendous opportunities, risk and scope for renewal in technological, economic and educational areas in the world. As a result, the global society is facing complex business, political, scientific, health and environmental challenges. The technological and scientific advancements still could not fully resolve the challenges of the new millennium, such as climate change, pollution, violence, unemployment, hunger, substance abuse, etc., which directly affects the common man's life. Therefore, we must need to empower and strengthen the people to ensure a bright future of the world. Hence, the quality and efficiency of the human resource determine the future of the world as a whole. We need to channelize the energy of youth in a constructive manner and right direction that will definitely lead to the development and progress of the nations. Hence, the best and foremost way to empower the individuals is to enable them with life skills, because it makes them more logical, creative, self-respecting, responsible and honest. To handle with the increasing pace and change of contemporary and modern life, all need a new life skills for dealing with stress and frustration resulted from the present complexities. Life skills is an essential vehicle to equip young people to meet their life challenges and prepare them for productive and creative participators in the society. Life skills enhances the individuals to have psychosocial and spiritual well-being and to adapt positive behavior which enables them to deal with the demands and challenges of everyday life. Developing life skills in the life of people will certainly focusing on developing accurate knowledge, positive attitude and creative skills among youth, which will result in building up of a creative society. Now let us see how developing life skills for life enhancement. Knowledge expansion and technological advancement have been resulting in tremendous changes in the web of human life. This has resulted in multifaceted expectations from the individual. There is a greater need for varieties of capacities at individual level to meet the challenges of the contemporary scenario. For this, an individual has to equip himself or herself with skills and abilities, the implications of which give birth to life skills. The basic skill which is essential to lead a successful personal and social life includes self-awareness, self-esteem, handling emotions and stress, empathy, conflict resolution, effective communication, assertiveness, critical and creative thinking and problem solving. The development of essential life skill is a lifelong process that starts from infancy and continues throughout the life. In our everyday life, the development of life skills enables individual in varied ways. Several research studies proved that psychological, social, political, economic, intellectual, health and educational benefits are attached with the acquisition and applications of life skills in daily life. Practice and application of life skills is different in various stages and aspects of life. We know that one of the main concern of the 21st century educators is to help the young generation to become productive achievers. Hence, students of today need to acquire different skills in order to harness best of their academic positions. Life skills help the abilities for adaptive and positive behavior to gain various skills like social skills, thinking skills and coping skills to solve psychosocial problems and fulfill educational, cultural, economic and political needs of an individual. Numerous research have shown the positive effect of life skills in reducing drug abuse, preventing violent behavior, strengthening self-reliance, increasing skills to deal with pressure and stresses, establishing positive and effective social relationship. The development of life skills determine what the individual can do and not so much what the individual knows. By acquiring life skills, the individuals gain knowledge about oneself and others and create potential to develop more productively and thus be involved in the society. As one develops more life skills, he or she can handle problems better and even able to avoid certain issues in the life. The greater the number of skills that the learner has developed and has at or his or disposal, the better alternatives and opportunities are available with the individual can equip himself or herself in any field. In short, we can say that life skills are essential and indispensable skills that make life easier and happier. So let us see life skills at various dimensions of life. We have seen that life skills are essential skills needed to make life easier and successful. Application of life skills at various stages and different dimensions of life is so crucial that it is just like giving lubricant to the machines so that machines work very smoothly. Life skills enables one to develop psychological well-being, promote healthy lifestyles, developing emotional competence, enhancing study outcomes and improving social relationship. Let us discuss each of them in detail. Life skills for psychological well-being. In today's world, due to the overemphasis of technology and risky lifestyles, people face several psychological problems like feeling of isolation, criminal tendencies, emotional imbalances, inferiority complex, alcoholism, drug addiction, suicidal tendencies, depression, eating disorder, etc. The cause for these problems may vary from parental control, neglected childhood to child rearing practices. Hence, there is a need to develop coping strategy to wipe off the psychological issues, and it can be possible through the acquisition and application of life skills. Possessing life skills is a strength for all to manage and control the psychological challenges of day-to-day life. When we speak about the theoretical background of the psychological well-being, it is Professor Carol Riff who proposed a model which is termed as Riff's 6-factor model of psychological well-being, which clearly discuss the psychological well-being in systematic and scientific manner, and which is a helpful model for thinking about optimal psychological well-being model. She classified 6 broad aspects associated with psychological well-being like self-acceptance, positive relations, autonomy, environmental mastery, purpose in life, having a sense of personal growth. Now let us look at how life skills are attached to these aspects of psychological well-being. First of all, self-acceptance. Self-acceptance refers to the degree of positive attitudes we are having about ourselves, our past behaviors, and the selection and choices that we have made in our life. In simple terms, it denotes becoming aware and acknowledging one's own behaviors, habits, and personality, and not being afraid to look at yourself as you are. Individuals with low self-acceptance are most often self-critical, usually confused about their own identity, and feel that they are different in many aspects with others. Here comes the use of the very first life skills defined by WHO, that is self-awareness. It includes recognition of self, our character, our strength and weaknesses, desires and dislikes. Developing self-awareness can help us to recognize and acknowledge our good and bad habits and improve wherever and whenever possible. And the second, positive relationship. Persons with positive relationship feel connected, respected, and above all well loved. They can share about themselves, experience love and affection, and feel secure in their relation. In contrast, individuals with poor relations often feel disrespected, unloved, disconnected, unappreciated, rejected, and most of the time misunderstood. They feel insecure and sometimes alone or distant from others. They need to enhance the interpersonal relationship, which is also a life skill essential for the happy life. This skill helps one to relate in positive ways with the people one interact with them. This means being able to make and keep friendly relationship, which can be of great importance to our mental and social well-being. It also denotes keeping a good relationship with family members and friends, which is an important source for the social support and thus able to create an end relationship constructively. And coming to the third aspect, autonomy. Individuals having high levels of autonomy are always independent, self-reliant, having high decision making capacity, and do not need a strong need to conform and never have anxiety regarding what others think about them. In contrast, people who are low in autonomy feel dependent on others, can make proper decision about their life, and are always searching to others for guidance and support, and such people must develop decision making skills, because it helps them to deal constructively with the decision about their lives. This can have consequences on their life in total and each of their personal endeavors. It can teach them how to actively make decisions about their actions, to healthy assessment of different choices they made in their life. Coming to the fourth aspect, environmental mastery. Environmental mastery denotes the degree to which we feel competent to face the demands of our situation. Individuals with high environmental mastery feel that they do have the resources and capacities to cope, adjust, and adapt to problems they encounter, and are not stunned by stressful events. People with low level of environmental mastery might feel powerless to change their situation with which they are unsatisfied and tensed, and they do feel they lack the resources to cope and are frequently stressed or overwhelmed. They must be trained to have the skill of coping with stress. It enables them to recognize the sources of stress in their lives, recognize how this affects them, and act in ways that help them to control levels of stress by changing the environment or lifestyles and learning to relax. Coming to the fifth aspect, purpose in life. Individuals having high sense of purpose view their life is full of meaning. They try to work to make a difference in the world and feel connected to ideas or social movements larger than themselves. Those people have clear conviction and knowledge about what their life is about. Individuals with low in this quality may question about purpose of their life, do not feel their life makes sense, and attribute no higher value to life, etc. Such people must develop interpersonal skills and communication skills to deal effectively and positively with others so that they may efficiently express their desires and opinions with others and develop one's own meaning about life and world. Coming to the sixth aspect, personal growth. Individuals with high levels of personal growth see themselves as changing in an optimistic direction, finding their own potentialities, becoming mature, growing their self-knowledge. Those who are low in personal growth feel no sense of development in their life, mostly feel uninterested in life. This type of people must be oriented toward develop life skills of creative thinking, problem solving skills, assertive behavior and self-awareness, because these skills can enable them to find out their talents and analyze their daily life experiences in an objective manner and help to deal constructively with their life problems. Now coming to the life skills for healthy lifestyles. The main aim of the life is to establish adjustment with the changes that continuously go on in the environment. In order to achieve this objective, it is necessary to have an integrated and balanced personality. Hence, personalities that are able to tolerate and face frustration should be developed to eradicate complexes in life, because these complexes led to disintegration and misbalancing of the personality. In order to keep the mind and body free from illness and weaknesses, it is necessary to practice certain life skills. Development of certain life skills such as assertion, empathy, interpersonal relationship, self-awareness, decision making, etc. are essential to build a balanced personality. These skills will develop positive attitudes to adopt and sustain healthy lifestyles. Acquisition of life skills definitely helps individuals to practice good health behaviors along with the underlying knowledge and positive attitude towards a healthy lifestyles. Life skills have an effect on the ability of individuals, especially young people, to safeguard themselves from health threats, develop skills to assimilate positive behaviors and substitute healthy relationship. Life skills have been closely related to definite health choices like choosing not to consume tobacco, following a healthy diet, etc. Various life skills are emphasized on the purpose of developing healthy lifestyles. For example, critical thinking and decision making skills are very important for critically analyze and resist peer and media pressure and influences to use tobacco, drugs, alcohol, etc. Now let us see life skills for enhancing study outcome. As we have discussed earlier, 21st century is undergoing a revolutionary change in terms of its socio-economic and cultural pattern, initiating new forms of skills including learning. It is possible to disseminate information widely, inexpensively, almost effortlessly across the globe to anyone who has technology to receive it, and for others to respond at their convenience using the same technology. The rapid advance of information and communication technology has created unprecedented opportunities and challenges in the field of education, and particular in the area of study skills among the learners. Our country is a home to more than 243 million individuals aged between 10 to 19 years, which accounts for 20% of the total population of the country. The reality is that the educational status of our adolescents is not very promising. The researchers indicate that life skills competencies in the young are not adequate to address the challenges of the 21st century. We have witnessed many children commit suicide due to academic stress. In order to make life of adolescents valuable and convert them to individuals with high potential, educational system should be reformed, giving due importance to life skills education. Life skills empower young people to take positive action to protect them and promote health and positive social relationship. It also entails being able to establish productive interpersonal relationship with others. Many researchers proved that there is a strong relationship between learning of life skills and academic achievement. It shows that life skills have great effect on learning and developing study skills. Life skills competencies are necessary for the total development of students. It is a general fact that teachers cannot make students successful. Students must achieve this for themselves. This is possible only through the acquisition of life skills which will prepare them better to face the challenges of work and life in this modern world. Delors Commission suggests 4 pillars of learning: learning to know, learning to do, learning to be, and learning to live together. It is life skills which provide knowledge, skills, values, and attitude to the learners to enhance human capabilities to have lifelong learning, work in collaborative manner, and enables them to live peacefully and cooperatively with others. Now it is worth meaning to analyze the scope of life skills for promoting social relationship. Adequate social development is considered to be the basis of personal and social adjustment in life of all individuals. Students who fail to advance expected social relationship and certain social or communicative strategies are most likely to involve in inappropriate and maladaptive behaviors. Social skills deficit often linked to poor social adjustment, delinquency, mental health problem, and also poor self-concept. Good social skills are crucial to success in life, as they help us know what to say, how to make good decisions, and how to behave in many situations. Life skills enables a person to develop ability to make social choices that will strengthen their interpersonal relationship and facilitate success in their learning. Through this, they will be able to have conflict management skills, effective communication skills, social problem solving ability, and increased acceptance and tolerance. Now let us see life skills for promoting emotional competence. Emotional competence is an essential social skills which recognizes, interprets, and responds constructively to emotions in oneself and others. It can be included as a life skills because it helps people to function well in their environment and ensures emotional and social well-being of the person. Life skills provide ability to self-control, regulate one's emotion, and these emotional reactions and responses determine whether people are having good mental health and make them competent for survival. Individuals' ability to recognize emotion within them and others, being aware of how emotions influence behavior, and being able to respond to emotions appropriately is totally dependent on the degree to which one acquires life skills. Now it is interesting to look how life skills enables for proper personality development. Personality development is the purpose of all educational endeavors. All the theories and definitions related to personality development related to the behavior modification of the individuals. This behavior includes one's capacity, potentiality, experience, perception, memory, imagination, habits, thoughts, etc. Many theories of personality development lay emphasis on the significance of life skills for the personality development. Let us see few of them. According to Freud, our ideals and morals, conscience, etc. are deposited in superego, and ego represents the consciousness stage of personality such as thoughts and perception. We can initiate attempts to develop these thought, perceptions, morals, etc. through life skills. Carl Rogers also emphasized that many people fail to become fully functioning persons because of the distorted self-concept that hinders their personal growth and development, and hence for personality development. Rogers suggests that we need to develop our self-concept and self-awareness. This can possible through the practice of life skills. Abraham Maslow, in his theory of needs hierarchy, emphasized that human needs always exist in a hierarchy ranging from biological needs to self-actualization. All pass through stages of physiological needs, social needs, esteem needs, and finally obtaining self-actualization. The core life skills pave the way to satisfy the needs of human beings. Trait theory of personality explains that there is cardinal trait in every individual which dominate the entire personality of an individual. These traits are visible in the individual's behavior in a particular context. Life skills smoothen and sharpen the cardinal and central traits of each person. Albert Bandura, in his social cognitive theory, speaks about the concept of self-efficacy. It is the expectation of the individual about themselves concerning their ability to perform various tasks. Life skills are the best means to increase self-efficacy within a person, which strengthens to develop positive personality in an individual. Overall, we can say that the life skills is the starting point and the base for personality development. Life skills smoothen the proper functioning of the personality and enhance the ability to adjust effectively with the needs and challenges of everyday life. Now, let us summarize what we have discussed so far. Let me conclude saying that the reflection of one's behavior is the sum total of the appropriate combination of different life skills. Hence, strength of the positive behaviors in a person depends upon the depth of the life skills acquired by the individual. The extent to which a person exposes to the desired skills and practice determines the level of his overall development. Hence, we can conclude that life skills are the essential and necessary factor for the day-to-day life of the human being. Now, I hope that we will internalize the significance of life skills in our day-to-day life and practice it and propagate the message. Thank you very much for being with this module. Thank you very much.